If you give me the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how you can create a content strategy for LinkedIn using ChatGPT. So let's get started. So the way how we start is we want to first load in our ideal client profile. I'm pretty sure that for your business, you have a certain breakdown of your ideal client profile, whatever the form or the format, you can use that here. So the first step, we're just going to preload the GPT with that. Say, okay, when done. So then it comes back to you with, hey, okay, great. Then we want to give the first step. So we want to create a content strategy, like I said, and there are a few things that I've pre-written. So for our brand, we post 7 times a week. So we do 4 carousels per week, 2 authority building posts, and 1 direct hand raiser. These are the topics we talk about. So we talk about LinkedIn and ChatGPT, so you can fill in the topics that you talk about. This is pretty like default, because I'm just giving the GPT some information about educational carousels. They're to maximize reach, authority building posts to get credibility and authority, and with hand raiser posts, you want to convert people. These are also something that you can copy from me. There are other content types that we like to use. So a case study, a mistake, a template, an advantage post, example, etc., etc. This is something I add personally because I don't like the AI language with unlock, boost, skyrocket, transform, enhance, etc. And then researchers actually show that if you ask the ChatGPT to take a deep breath and work on a problem step by step, the output is significantly better. So now we're going to press enter, and then we can see we get a step-by-step content strategy. So it focuses a little bit on the target audience that I've preloaded in the first document. So it kind of gives a recap of the content goals, the content plan. As you can see, the frequency that I already listed out in my instruction, the content themes, content strategy, GPT utilization, going into the content strategy. So Monday, an educational content or educational carousel, top of funnel, a lesson. So this is the topic, this is the description, the goal is to educate and engage users, and then it goes on. So you can see we already have in two prompts, we have a week's worth of content ideas following the rules that we set, of course. But it doesn't stop there, because what I often see with content strategies and content on LinkedIn in general is that it's very problem focused. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to give the GPT a prompt to focus both on problems focused and possibility focused content in the content strategy. So for example, problem focused content focus on issues, challenges, creating urgency and stress, which is good, but you also want to give your audience something that's more focused on opportunities and positive outcomes to get hope and motivation. Just going to press enter, and then it just updates the content strategy based on this recent prompt. As you can see, it kind of gives me the recap again, and then it just goes into the content strategy in a second. As you can see, Monday, it just gives them both. So for the educational carousel on Monday, it both gives an angle for like the problem focus, so I can choose to say, hey, struggling to optimize your LinkedIn profile, or I can be a little more positive in my content. I'm like, hey, I'm going to focus on the possibility. So imagine your LinkedIn profile attracting ideal clients effortlessly. Great, as you can see, for the full week, we have it listed out. And then, like, I'm a visual person, so whenever I do something complex in ChatGPT with this, I always want to get the output in a matrix or table. So you can just copy and paste this prompt. So put the days on the y-axis and put the stage, the content types, and the 2 angles on the x-axis. So as you can see, I have a content strategy for the first week. So on Monday, I post top of funnel, I talk about the lesson. I can either choose this angle or this angle. And as you can see, for the whole week, it's listed out. So I've got a lesson, a mistake, a story, a template post, educational view, etc., etc. And now what I want to do is I want to do one more. So give me another week, make sure the rules around the top of funnel, etc. are the same. And now, as you can see, it gives me a content strategy for week 2. Boom, boom, boom. I can, of course, repeat this process, but you get the point, right? So based on the rules we set in the beginning, based on the information it has about my ideal client profile, my brand, etc., etc., it just keeps giving me ideas in the context. So hopefully this was helpful for you. We run a program to help you use ChatGPT to get leads on LinkedIn. If that's something that you're interested in learning more at, check the link below, and otherwise I will chat to you soon. Cheers, bye bye.